Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Today, Jordan 60.
60?
MJ.
MJ.
Yeah.
Got my fresh J on.
I ain't gonna put my joints up,
Got my J.
Ready. You ready, man? MJ, baby, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
I wasn't doing all that, though, this shirt and all that. I already knew you.
Man, look, man.
Why you wear the headband?
Nah.
You should have worn the headband and, everything official.
I was going to wear
I don't think Jordan ever wore a headband.
Nah, he did it. He did it. I was going to wear a little leg thing. I used to have that.
I thought you was going to come with a whole warm-up on.
I should have, man. I should have.
Put the breakaway.
As we see, man, we represented properly today, man. Jordan. It's all about Jordan, man. 60 years old. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He was born on February 17th, 1963. Michael Jordan is 60 years old.
What city was he born in?
He was born in Brooklyn, New York. People don't know that. He was born in Brooklyn, New York. From Brooklyn, man. Wow, man. At 60 years old, why is Michael Jordan still so relevant to this culture, to this day?
Greatest basketball player of all time. Definitely the GOAT. Nobody's better than him. Nobody ever did what he done. Some records and stuff been broken, but you wasn't Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike then he got the best shoes to this day. You know what I'm saying? Shoes to this day up to a certain number. You know what I'm saying? After a certain number, them joints get weak.
I think Mike is still relevant today because he's so transcendent. Like, he came at the perfect storm of basketball was becoming popular. Like, Magic and Bird passed the torch to him.
Yeah.
Dudes was getting sneaker deals.
Took it to another level.
Took it to the Olympics and blew up. You know what I'm saying? He's a winner. He's always been it's like so determined to win.
And he did it his way in the Olympics.
Yeah, with the Dream Team.
We just was here with Mike, weren't we? When we did the what episode was that? We did that Jordan.
The documentary?
The documentary, John, right?
A couple years ago now. Time flying.
Time flying.
2020. Yeah, that was 2020.
That was during the during the COVID.
Yeah, that was during COVID. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm saying, what'd you think?
Jordan, man, it's levels of greatness. To me, like entertainers that just they like excel. To me, it's like next level greatness. And of course, the other MJ, Michael Jackson, that's my guy. So to me, he was the epitome of greatness in your field. And right under him is Michael Jordan to me as a basketball player. Like, he raised the bar so high. I don't feel like nobody ever in my mind can touch his level of greatness for that. He mastered the game. He's the closest person to me of mastering the game of basketball. Like, his level of greatness. Yeah. And that's how, and I feel like Michael Jackson was the highest level of entertainment, period. But to me, and Michael Jordan is right under him. And then in rap music, to me, is Jay-Z. They like mastered. I feel like they mastered on every level of their particular field. But Michael Jordan is only second to the other Michael Jackson to me in levels of greatness, and that's why he's still relevant, because, like you said, he transcends time. Like, when you go, even though he played in the '90s, now
2000s.
Well, we don't.
So what you do for football, Tom Brady?
Yeah, but it's not the same though. Like Mike. Like, people wasn't like, if I can be like Tom Brady, like, man.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, because you broke it down from hip-hop to basketball.
Oh, Tom Brady's the GOAT for football for sure. But he didn't mean it to me but he's the GOAT. I ain't taking nothing away from Tom Brady.
I'm not taking, he didn't mean it for me like that neither. I think who meant it for me in football was Jerry Rice. I just think that he was the epitome of the best wide receiver ever. Like, everybody wanted to be like Rice.
Yeah.
And I think that he was going head to head in that situation with Deion. I think when him and Deion, you know what I'm saying? I think, because sometimes you able to have two. So for me, it was, I feel what you're saying, like the superiorness. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Of
The what? The
this-
what?
The superiorness.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
That's a great word, right? It's legal, right? Check it up for me,
I never
Sean,
heard
real
that
quick.
one
Look that
before.
up.
I never heard that one.
But doing to like when you mention top tier, it's just something about Michael Jordan, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Rice,
Michael
Deion
Jackson,
Sanders,
like, put
Michael
some respect
Jackson
on his name, man.
Yeah,
Go
Michael
ahead.
Jackson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Nah, it's just a level of greatness
Prince.
that you can get to. Prince, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
It's just a level of greatness that he achieved. But I think what separates him from even like a Tom Brady is because like through his endorsements and his face, his image, he just hit more people like worldwide, black, white,
Endorsements
Latino.
definitely took him to another
Like
level.
Michael Jordan's face was on everything, and to
Yeah.
me that. Like you said, like everybody respects Tom Brady, but maybe black culture don't really like look at Tom Brady like
don't
not
grasp.
like we look at Air. Like
Yeah.
it's different, man.
It's totally different.
But I think also too with Mike is like the way he carried himself. Like
Absolutely.
he had professionalism. He was very, you know what I'm saying? Like he wore suits and all that shit.
Mike was wearing them. Mike isn't the greatest of
Depends,
fashion
bro.
right now.
Nah,
but
them
but
baggy
doing
suits.
but Mike in them baggy shirts and big jeans, wide leg jeans. Mike need to get a stylist ASAP. But during when he was playing, we thought them suits was fly that he was wearing because there wasn't nobody dressing like that in the post game with the hoop earrings, the big nice suits with the different colors. He was killing that at the time. He needs some help now. But at the time, that was dope, man.
Right.
So he was a different animal. But for y'all young people that may not know nothing about Michael Jordan, hopefully y'all do. But if you don't know
You have
nothing,
to. You have to know.
if you don't know
Michael
nothing
Jordan.
about Michael Jordan, here's a little brief history, man. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born, like Sean said,
Jeffrey.
in Brooklyn, New York, on February 17th, 1963, to a bank employee, Dolores Peoples at the time, and an equipment supervisor, James R. Jordan Sr. In 1968, he moved from New York to Wilmington, North Carolina. Jordan attended Elmsley A. Laney High School in Wilmington, where he highlighted his athletic career by playing basketball, baseball, and football. Get this. Michael Jordan tried out for the basketball varsity team during his sophomore year at 5 feet 11 inches. They said that he was too short to play at that level, and they cut him from the team. Michael Jordan, if that's not motivation, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team his sophomore year. 1 year later, motivated to prove his worth, Jordan became the star of Laney's JV team. So he couldn't play varsity, but he had 40-point games in JV his sophomore year.
He dropped 40.
Multiple,
He dropped 40. Yeah.
The following summer, he grew 4 inches and trained crazy.
Yo, but look though, even though he dropped 40, they still ain't put him on varsity.
Nah.
Ain't that crazy? He dropped 40. Like, niggas is not dropping 40.
In JV at all.
He was in JV dropping 40, dog.
That's crazy.
And that, which was bananas, and you still don't move in the varsity. That's how you knew it was personal.
Still don't. The following summer, like I said, he grew 4 inches. He was training crazy. Upon earning a spot on the varsity team in his junior year, Jordan averaged more than 25 points per game over his final 2 seasons in high school. As a senior, he was selected to play in the 1981 McDonald's All-American game. He scored 30 points, and in his senior year, he averaged 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists for the season. He was recruited by numerous college teams, but he ended up in 1981. He accepted a basketball scholarship to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, my school, where he majored
Clark
in
Atlanta, Carl. Relax. But okay, I understand.
Disrespect.
I'm about to say, damn, you went to North Carolina?
That's crazy. Disrespectful.
I didn't know that.
Where he majored in cultural geography. As a freshman, and Coach Dean Smith's team-oriented system, he was named ACC Freshman of the Year. He averaged 13.4 points per game. But most importantly, in his freshman year, he hit the game-winning jump shot, what they called the shot, in the 1982 NCAA tournament game against Georgetown against the then future NBA Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing. During his 3 seasons with UNC, he averaged 17.7 points per game on 54% shooting.
Who was one of the star players that was star NBA players that was on that North Carolina team with
James
him.
Worthy. And also Sam Perkins also.
Yeah. Also, who else? Kenny the Jet.
Kenny the Jet Smith. Right? And Kenny was a problem.
Yes, he was.
A problem. Yes, he was.
Kenny got a ring.
Yes, he two
rings.
Yeah.
Jordan was selected to the NCAA All-American First Team in both his sophomore 1983 and junior 1984 seasons. After winning the Naismith and Wooden College Player of the Year's award in 1984, Jordan left North Carolina a year early to enter the 1984 NBA draft. However, he returned, which is important, he returned to complete his degree in 1986 when he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in geography. I guess he was getting ready to see the world. Michael Jordan was selected with the number 3 pick by the Chicago Bulls in the 1984 draft. Akeem was selected number 1, and the notoriously Sam Bowie was selected by the Portland Trail Blazers.
Portland kicked themselves in the ass every time for that. That's why he always held it on Portland, besides the fact that Clyde the Glide was talking. They was comparing this guy.
Trashed him.
Yeah, he trashed Glide.
Trashed
Cliff
him,
Robinson,
man.
you get it too.
Trashed him. Now listen to this. Listen to this list. We all know Michael Jordan went on to do great things, but let me just read off his resume real quick. 6 NBA championships. Again. 6 NBA Finals MVPs. 5-time NBA Most Valuable Player. 14-time NBA All-Star. 3-time NBA All-Star Game MVP. 10-time All-NBA First Team. All-NBA Second Team. NBA Defensive Player of the Year in 1988. 9-time NBA All-Defensive First Team.
That's
9
important.
times. NBA Rookie of the Year in 1985. NBA All-Rookie Team in 1985. A 10-time NBA Scoring Champion. 10 times. 3-time NBA Steals Leader. 3 times. 2-time Slam Dunk Contest winner. His number 23 was retired with the Chicago Bulls. His number 23 was retired with the Miami Heat. He didn't play for. Pat Riley said, put his number up there.
I did not know that about the Heat.
You know you got trashed. Pat Riley got his number retired. That's also respect also. He was a 3-time AP Athlete of the Year. That's any sport.
Damn, so they got a Miami Heat jersey with Jordan name on the back?
What the?
Nobody can never wear the number?
He's retired. That's ultimate respect, though. Pat Riley, that's ultimate. And that means he trashed Pat Riley over the years.
What? He handled Pat Riley. He was Pat Riley nightmare.
With the Knicks. Yeah.
Mike Air was a motherfucker's nightmare, man. I'm telling you, man.
But that's respect, man. He's a 3-time AP Athlete of the Year. He's the Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year in 1991. A 2-time IBM Award. He's the NBA anniversary. He was on the all-time 50th players in the all-time 75 team. He was on both. He won the NCAA championship in 1982. He won the College Player of the Year in 1984. He's a 2-time consensus first team All-American. He's an ACC Player of the Year in 1984. ACC Athlete of the Year in 1984. A 2-time first All-ACC player. ACC Rookie of the Year. He's retired. His jersey's retired with the UNC Tar Heels. He's a 2-time USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. He's a McDonald's All-American, First Team Parade All-American. He won the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016
by Obama.
He's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He won the gold in the Tournament of Americas and in the Pan American Games. This is one man's resume. Like, how impressive of a basketball.
That's crazy.
Like just like when you hear that, like what does that just say to you about Michael Jordan?
He's a winner. He's a winner.
He won on every level.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
Like great, like not just like winning. He was part of the team. He was the sixth man. Like he put in work.
Yeah, on
every level.
What do you think his most impressive accolade that he got? Those or his awards?
Oh, I obviously easily 6 NBA championships,
yeah.
two three-peats.
Yeah, 2 3-peats.
I mean, that's a given, but I mean, for me, I feel like I'm more impressed with his defensive.
No, that
too. That's real big.
So my thing is, you playing both sides
because you know why? That's what separates him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you got these superstars and you got, like some of them that,
They can drop 60,
they go.
but-
You know what I'm saying? And the only person I want to say that, I'm not going to say the only person, but Kobe had D as well. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got D a little bit. You know what I'm saying? His shit falling off now, but
he takes stuff.
he take a lot of risks. He got a lot of moments and block shots.
He takes a lot of plays off too.
He does.
Gets them blocks,
he does.
though.
But and also I feel as though he got jerked for Defensive Player of the Year one year.
Who, Jordan?
LeBron.
Oh.
That year, especially that year when he had the block. But
you was gonna get your boy.
for the joint. I'm just saying. But Mike greatness, when he started dominating defense, that's when he won the game.
Yeah.
He won the actual basketball game. He already knew what he can do offensively. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill him on D."
Yeah.
I already got that part. So once I master the defense and become the great
But you know
of
how
the D,
you know how
takes a lot of energy, too.
exhausting that is.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, that takes a lot, dog.
Mike took on the responsibility of playing the best guard. So whether that was a smaller point guard or not, Mike took the responsibility. That's a lot of energy. And then I'm still giving you at least 30 on offense. Like that's
crazy.
a lot.
Yeah, that takes a
greatness
whole
at
lot.
another level. And for him to accept that responsibility and shut dudes down, running around with point guards, that I do agree. That's definitely a big
Defense,
deal.
It's a real big
steals,
thing.
all that.
Yeah.
That's a real big deal, man. Jordan, wow, man. Like, what were some of your favorite memories of MJ, man, in his career?
Man, you know what though? For me, man, was the early MJ kinda when he was like really coming in, getting his name known, and playing against like Larry Bird and Magic and them. Once he started dominating them jokers, man, especially Larry Bird, he used to give Larry Bird work.
Yeah.
When he did that shit in the corner,
Take it
I said,
between
"Yo,
his legs,
that's
take it between his
when I
legs.
knew the game
What he dropped?
was going in his."
63?
69.
Yeah, what do you got?
60 something. 60,
It was 60 something, right?
63.
Yeah, say it might have been 63.
63.
That's
In
when
the
he was
garden.
corner. He was in the
Yeah,
corner,
yeah.
taking it between his
In the
legs.
garden, in the
Yeah.
garden.
Trashing.
I think that right there solidified him as, yo, man, like
I'm up next.
it's over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yo, man, he got so many.
Exactly.
The Lakers
many.
won when we took it up here
Oh,
and then
yeah,
brought it back
yeah.
down.
He ain't even had to do that. He just did
The
it.
Portland Trailblazer game when he was making all them threes and he looked at them like, I don't know where this is coming from.
Clyde
man.
the Glide still waking up in his sleep right now.
Trashed him, man. Of course, the shot, man, the final
Yeah.
shot, that's all we gave Byron Russell a little tap, man.
He
Man,
got to
this-
play when he dunked on Patrick Ewing. He went forward and came back around and left John Starks.
Oh,
dunked on.
Lord.
Yeah.
That was messy.
Man.
Climbed up and down his chest.
So many.
What about the Mutombo? Mutombo was talking the trash about the
yeah. He shot the free throw with his eyes
Eyes
shut.
closed.
Man,
Yeah.
so many dunks, man. So many hang time reversing.
What's the shot versus the Cavs? The Bulls win. The Bulls
Oh
win.
yeah, when he jumped,
Man.
Double clutch.
And more importantly, man, well, not more importantly, but importantly, the dunk contest, man, it was some shit that, these guys ain't doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That kiss the
making it
rim,
there,
man.
yeah, man. Like, that was elite, man. Elite. Vintage MJ.
Yeah.
So what made MJ like so great of a basketball player to you? What do you think like made him that guy?
His work ethic. His work ethic was incredible, man. And he he took on every challenge, like Sean said. And that's where he went to the defensive side of things because the offense was so potent. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Mike was just ahead of his time.
yeah,
Way
that too.
ahead of his time. I mean, not to take nothing away from the players that's played back then, but he was just genetically ahead of his time.
Yeah.
As far as his preparation, his like the way he wanted to play and the way he was dedicated to the game. It's just like one of a kind, and it shows. Like he was just dominating his peers.
his will was just different. He outworked everybody. Like he outworked everybody. You hear the stories about him being bored, kinda, and he would make up stories to challenge himself. Like any little trash talk would like trigger him, and he would just like trash you. Like his will and determination was just different. Like
he was a dog, man. Mike was a dog.
Like when he got in the weight room when the Pistons was losing
Roughing
him, he's like,
him
yo,
up.
I gotta get stronger. Like his will. Every time, man, when he left and he came back and Orlando beat him that year, he was like, oh, the very next year, that's all he was thinking about in the offseason. Came back, won 3 straight again. Like his drive was just different, man.
But don't forget in that playoff series, he averaged 26?
Right.
In that playoff series, fresh coming back.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
they lost to him in game 7 too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was game 7.
I remember that game, and I was a Penny guy, but and I thought that was the end of the era, and he even proved me wrong.
Yeah, I already knew it was on.
Mike's different.
When I was telling everybody Mike was coming back, man, jokers thought I was bullshit. I said Mike will be back, man. Watch.
He came back like mid-season too at that.
Yeah, he came back mid-season, 4 or 5.
And don't get it twisted. The Bulls almost went to the finals
without Mike the following year.
Mike, like
the following year.
The Bulls are the town. They always say it was just Mike and Scotty.
They got cheated. They actually got cheated.
And Scotty also set the play out. That was weak too. That series. He set.
Well, Mike wasn't with him then, right? Oh no, yeah, he did. Yeah, that one play. That one play.
Tony Kukoc hit it though.
Yeah.
But they was right there. They almost
probably was meant for Scotty to sit out that play.
They almost went to the finals though. So without Air, but Air felt bad. Like, yeah, man, my little brother need me, man. Yeah. It's funny how Scotty trashing them right now. But that's another story. I ain't even gonna give Scotty no time. Cause Scotty getting it back. He getting it back another way. Well, wow, MJ, he's just different, man. Just a different animal. Like the determination is like no other than me, man.
He just like made it cool. Like he wanted to play basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Absolutely.
Like you could not play basketball. Just you want to be like Mike. You want to, what I mean, try to dunk it and then glide and stick your tongue out in the air and be like him. Like,
absolutely, man.
And he had like Gatorade, the Wheaties, like that's all you seen was like
Jordan Jam.
Yeah,
man, I remember the Jordan Jam, man. We used to play on the Jordan Jam in the back of the crib, nigga. Used to be some wars back that motherfucker, man. Real rap, man. Straight up wars, man, behind that rap.
Like MJ was just like this whole package machine. Like he had everything going for him.
He was different, man.
Yeah.
He was different for sure. Man, I remember growing up, just Michael Jordan in the hood, just everybody wanted to be Mike. Like everybody wanted to be Mike. Whether it was the sneaks, whether it was, I remember the Gatorade, if I could be like Mike commercial, like that was big. Like everybody wanted to walk around being Mike. They was wagging their tongue. They was getting the jersey. They was getting the sneakers. They was getting the wristbands. They was getting the thing he had on his leg. It was just everything Jordan. Like everybody wanted to be Jordan. Yeah. Like dudes from around the way, they was calling Baby Jordan. Like it was just Jordan was just so big. He was just different, man.
Yo, you know what else was big? When he was coming up, those VHS tapes. Fly with me.
Come fly with
me.
Michael
crazy.
Jordan hang time.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
That stuff set him off to another level too.
Man, Mike was just different, man. What do you think Michael Jordan did for Nike?
Built it.
Carried him on his back.
Built it.
He built the house.
Yeah.
They wasn't even they didn't even make basketball sneakers.
Easily.
Yeah, they did like track shoes, right?
Yeah, it was just all track. It was running shoes.
Yeah.
He actually made a lane for them.
Yeah. Wasn't with
and
Converse.
He didn't even want Nike.
No, he didn't.
He wanted to do Converse.
He wanted to Converse like everybody else.
Yeah, that was game changing, right?
They actually got a movie coming out on that, and I still haven't seen who's playing Michael Jordan. Is Michael Jordan even in the movie?
They ain't even showing
it.
They
didn't show him. Yeah,
it's Ben Affleck.
I think it's just going to be a whole lot of business without no Michael Jordan around.
Come on, man, you gotta have Michael Jordan. Gonna make a whole movie about Michael Jordan.
You show like the back of his head, the whole time.
Mike going to be the camera.
Yeah,
but like no, he made Nike.
Yeah,
he made the billions for Phil Knight.
Absolutely.
And Nike.
He did.
The Jumpman. Like he's the only person that created and sneaker wise, that created a signature logo outside of the original, whether Nike, Adidas, Reebok, that created their own logo outside that is just as big.
Yeah.
Like the Jumpman is just as big.
I agree.
I would say that the Jumpman logo is probably bigger than the NBA logo.
Absolutely. And
Sorry, Jerry.
And when a couple years ago, when they were saying
they was going to change it,
I think legally they probably can't do that. But as far as they're wearing Jumpman jersey, they're wearing Jordan jersey. All the teams, not Jordan. All the teams are wearing Jumpman jerseys
they ain't
now.
Taking that white man
in the
off that
NBA.
logo.
But that says a lot. That's why I thought they should have made it. I thought they should have made it Kobe actually, because that makes more sense. But because of the Jumpman,
Jerry West was cool with that too.
Yeah, because I think they should because of the Jumpman thing. But they're all wearing Jumpman jerseys anyway, which is dope. Just think about that. Like they're all wearing his stuff. Every NBA team is wearing Jumpman.
And Mike was going through it with at the time because when they was in during the Olympics, the warm ups and everything had Reebok on them.
Yeah,
he
didn't want to wear it.
Yeah, he made that stand. He was riding with Nike.
Yeah,
Nike owes Michael Jordan a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That alone.
Like he had a lot. He has a lot to do with their success. Like,
which I'm sure he has some stake in it.
Absolutely. Jumpman is a stake.
Yeah.
Like Air shouldn't have to do nothing for the rest of his life. Like
he don't.
Nike, if just off of Nike alone, he good.
Oh yeah.
He need to stop getting divorced though. Them divorces, man, they hitting his motherfucking ass every time. Cheaper to keep her, Aaron.
Well, he getting divorced again?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just hoping he don't.
That's only one, but one divorce.
She took a motherfucking whopper out with her. Whoever from fucking with her, man, they good.
Well, they had 3 kids. I mean, she was there in the beginning.
Man, she wasn't there shooting in the gym.
She wasn't shooting in the gym.
Fuck no. She wasn't shooting in the gym.
Damn.
But she had the kids though.
Yeah, but that's what they always say. The kids.
But Nike owes Michael Jordan everything. Whatever Mike asked for, and for him to what do you think about the Jumpman brand, just to where it is from where it started to where the Jumpman is today?
It's huge. It's huge. I just think that the brand overall is definitely dope because when you see Mike, but I just think that the shoes need to stop. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, but it do stop for me. I don't wear Jordans at a certain point. Or certain colors, all these colors they coming out with, but I just think that like you said, is in the NBA, it's in college. You feel me? What else is that? Football, what college?
Everything.
College football it's everywhere.
Cleats, yeah. They got Jordan cleats.
You know what I'm saying? So the brand is so big, so just let it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it quietly go into that lane, but somehow it's gonna always be connected to Nike.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I don't think Nike's gonna no way they're gonna let them be a separate thing. Even though they're like the only sneak also that has like a separate box outside of Nike. It's like not a Nike box. It's thing. Like it's really like a separate entity. But I mean, you got Jordan. He put on people like. Jordan is the one thing. Then he had people like Melo that he signed to his thing. And even now, Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Wade was down for him at one point. D Wade before he got his own, but Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic is signed to Jordan.
Luka was on deck,
and then he also branched out and he had He had different athletes in different sports. He had Derek Jeter was down with him. Oh yeah, a whole lot. Roy Jones Jr. when he was popping, he used to be down like Jordan. A whole bunch of different athletes used to be down with Jordan, man. So
I think it's an honor, just to be able to wear that patch. Like, Jordan co-signed me.
I mean,
absolutely.
Even look at it; it's transcended to hip hop now.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled got a Jordan endorsement. Drake had an OVO Jordan deal. So, like, wow.
I mean, that's cool though, but I don't think Jordan don't fuck with hip hop though.
I don't think he did either. We're gonna talk more. We're gonna talk more about that. I don't think Air rock with hip hop at all. We're gonna get into more of that. But what did Jordan do for the whole athlete endorsement game?
opened the door to show you how to get money besides playing basketball. You want to be in films? This is how you want to do commercials. You want to sell underwear. You know what I'm saying? You want to sell socks.
He was giving them game.
You want to be on cereal boxes.
Just think about it. Wheaties, nobody really ate Wheaties.
Who eats Wheaties?
Who ate Wheaties ever? Nobody was eating Wheaties.
Not unless it was the last cereal up there.
You throwing sugar all on it.
But you wanted the box because Air was on the cover.
Yeah.
Ain't want nobody eat no day. You put a lot of sugar on Wheaties because they
Breakfast
was
of
trash.
Champions.
They was
Ain't that what they call it? Breakfast of Champion?
They sold it.
Yeah.
Air. I mean, you got Nike, Wheaties, Gatorade, McDonald's. Remember the Air with Larry Bird commercials?
Oh, yeah.
Off the floor, off the roof,
yeah.
nothing but net.
Remember those Gatorade bottles back in the day were made out of glass?
Yeah, they was. They was. They cut back. Could cut costs quick. Inflation. But I mean, the Gatorade. If I could be like Mike commercial, the Hanes, the Ballpark Franks. Remember them?
The hot dogs,
Chevrolet, the upper deck
the
cars.
baseball
Yeah,
cards,
upper deck cars.
basketball cards. Yeah.
Yo, pre-tax, just off endorsements, not basketball. Just off endorsements, he made $1.7 billion.
Damn.
Off endorsements alone. And mind
Costs
you,
a lot to get Air on your team.
and mind you, he didn't. Mike took a super pay cut. Mike should have been the first player to get $50 million contracts from basketball.
Contracts weren't like
he wasn't
that
even
back
doing that. So he was getting all this money off. Mike should have been. I always said he should have been getting $50 million before anybody. He got $30 million in like the last 2 years.
36.
But the rest of his career.
Yeah, a lot at the time in 97, 98.
Yeah, but the rest of his career, he was really just taking minimum. It was all about, like, you talking about sacrifice. He could have been greedy if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Because the Reinsdorf and the other dude, they was funny.
He was doing 1 year deals though.
Yeah. Every year. But the endorsement game, he made it possible for Shaq to come behind him and get all that endorsement money. LeBron now to get all that endorsement money. Air opened that door, man.
He had a video game too. I remember playing Jordan versus Bird on
Jordan
Nintendo.
versus Bird.
Remember that?
Absolutely.
That game was trash.
Then he branch out and he do Space Jam.
Yeah, the movie.
But
Yeah.
Space Jam was a big deal
That
for
was
kids.
a huge deal.
With the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
That was a big deal back then.
Other
And
players
he incorporated them into the sneaks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we talked about Drake, DJ Khaled got Jordan deals. What does Jordans mean to hip hop culture? We celebrated Jordans for years. What does Jordans mean to hip hop culture?
Same thing it mean to everything else, Carl. It's about the same shit. Mike the GOAT. What we talk about,
I mean,
man.
it's just cool.
Everybody
Like,
ain't pumped Jordans like hip hop.
Man, I'm just saying. I just think that Mike was just so broad that when you thought of Mike, like, yeah, I understand. Like, our people probably wore a lot of Mike and things of that nature, but I just think Jordan was so big, man. It's just that everybody loved it and everybody supported it. You know what I'm saying? And just from it being Mike. Mike was big, man. Mike wasn't no poop putt nigga. Mike was the real deal.
Well, you know, hip hop sets trends.
Yeah, it does. I understand we probably rocked it different and all that, but that white dude right around the corner got some Jordans.
That he does.
And a lot of them dudes right now, they the same ones that's selling them and doing all that stuff right now because they love them Jordans just as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
They just ain't rocking like us. See, we would start getting more exposure and we start seeing things because we like hip hop. So, of course, we're going to say, yeah, hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? But what about the country singer that got him?
Yeah.
In the crib, you might see him. He don't see me go to the market. I'm just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that our culture exposes all this shit. Even Louis Vuitton to this day. Louis Vuitton, all these motherfucking big names that we do, it's just how our culture is. But Jordan was a name that just was big overall. I just think you could throw him in the Louis Vuitton and all that. Like, Jordan is that look.
The brand was going to sell itself.
I agree with that, but I also think because, like you said, hip hop we set trends, man. The hip hop culture set trends. So even though Jordan was a popular sneak off of just basketball alone, the fits that we was putting the Jordans on with was even taking it to another level within the hip hop community. You see Jordans with certain brands or matching up with different things. Yeah. And that's how I think you got your favorites out of all the different kind of Jordans. You got some that sell more because I think of hip hop, the black community, hip hop culture, how we was presenting them. Like everybody loved Jordans, but we was throwing our lays on with some different fits, man, in the hood. I know you know, man, the D-boys, everybody, man, was throwing them different fits on that was different.
Shout out to LL for putting Jordans on his album cover.
Absolutely.
That was a major thing.
That was a big deal.
Also, we cannot forget about how influential Spike Lee was to Jordan.
Absolutely.
With the commercials.
Absolutely.
The Mars Black, you know what I'm saying? From She Gotta Have It.
That was huge. That was a hell of a connection.
That was a
hell of a 1-2 punch.
That was a crazy marketing scheme for them black and white commercials, man.
And it showed, and it brought him full circle with Brooklyn again. Yeah, he originally was born in Brooklyn, so that was dope.
And those ads made Jordan cool and hip. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you was Spike Lee.
And the way Spike Lee presented that at the time, that brought him into hip hop culture at that period. Yeah. You know, for sure, man.
I don't know about that, because what was doing the butt out?
That was early 90s.
That was early 90s, right?
I think it's
Spike Lee was floating then, real heavy. Yeah, let's be real. Spike Lee was floating. I think that exposure is what, like, I'm being real with you, dog. Spike was heavy. Motherfuckers remember Spike. And Spike had his little dance and shit he was doing in there. Motherfuckers remember that.
And he also did Fight the Power, too.
You know what I'm saying? So
that was school days.
It was the perfect blend with him and Mike, though.
Spike was
you know what I'm saying?
Spike was tapped in.
It was the perfect, combination, and I think they matched it up right.
And plus, Spike had like that rebel kind of thing. His movies was kind of rebellious against the grain, so it was like it actually helped Mike with the black community, like because the way that they filmed the commercials and all that, it was kind of edgy, and it helped Mike. It helped Mike. You know what I'm saying? The white people love Mike. But it brought Mike, you with us. Mike is with us. Yeah.
Matter of fact, speaking of Spike, he was what's the scene in Do the Right Thing when my man gets his sneakers scuffed?
Yeah.
That was a good scene too. It's another that's a major ad for Jordans right there.
Absolutely. Now, Sean, you talked about this. Does MJ give hip hop? You started to kind of touch on it. Does MJ give hip hop enough credit for the success of his Jordan brand?
I don't think so.
I think it's stronger now. It's stronger now. Yeah, that's why his reach back to Khaled, Fat Joe, all the several other people he got. I think it's a little stronger now, but I don't think he does, but in a way he don't care, I want to say, because hip hop really took his shit to another level. I'm just being real.
You know what?
He came up in a perfect time where he should be a huge fan of hip hop.
My point exactly,
you
man.
Right there.
It just ain't make no sense. Hey, Mike, I got something to say to you. It's your 60th birthday party.
Oh man!
That's
the year 50 years in hip hop. Exactly. You got who we had there? Coldplay? Who the hell he had there?
Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Adam Levine on the 50.
Bad Bunny.
And 60, that was the perfect time to have Run and all. Man, everybody you seen that tribute would have came to Mike Craig.
Hell yeah.
I don't think Mike, they said, Nori said he heard him say it before, I don't think Mike liked hip-hop music. And that's funny because hip-hop music, I feel like
love him.
Hip-hop music loves him. Fat Joe and them love Hove. They love Nas.
Mike got the most hip hop quotables in.
Mike is not fucking with you.
He don't rock with them at all. Like he don't rock with hip hop at all. It's no way at all. Mike got all them artists at his 60th birthday party, and he don't got one hip hop artist in there that he like. There ain't one person.
Ain't one motherfucker been at the party, Carl? You seen the guest list?
I ain't see the guest list.
Was anybody though?
Nobody was performing. That's all I know.
Yeah, he should have had motherfuckers. That 50th. Yeah, they fucked that up.
Magic is older than Mike, and Magic rolled with LL Cool J heavy. Like that's his guy. And Magic older than Mike. Come on, Mike.
All right. So what is Mike playing in his headphones before he drops 40 on you?
Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi getting in the headphones. He covered up.
What'd you think?
I don't know, but he wasn't. I don't think he was playing hip hop. I don't think Mike. It's funny because the way Mike played, you would think hip hop went but perfectly with him. But Mike don't really like hip. I think hip hop.
I can see him like listening to some jazz, some
and I
Kenny
think
Lattimore.
I think
some
that
shit
I
like
think the DJ Khaled and the Drake and all of that is just a money grab. Mike knows that we love him as hip hop community, but Mike don't really rock with us like.
Mike fuck with that old school music, man. Like
Which is
Gladys
cool.
Knights and the Pips and all that.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? He's stuck in his ways with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool because he older.
But hip hop did a lot for him. I would like to see him reach back and show more love to it, man. Like I don't think he connects with hip hop at all.
Nah, I don't see that.
And the funny thing is, we adore Mike. We love Mike. Everything Mike do, man.
Yeah,
that's
wild.
Mike could have had somebody. They could have had an old school artist there. Slick
Man,
Rick.
Curtis Blow.
No.
Curtis Blow.
Bring Kurt. Shit. They got him in top 20 hip hop.
I do got a problem, man. I love Mike, man, but I got a problem with how I think he treat hip hop, man. I think he don't associate with hip hop at all.
I don't think so either.
You might got a point there, Carl.
But he never did. It ain't nothing new.
He ain't never did, but I just feel like we give him a lot. We give him we help his sales. We help Mike's sales.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When them retros come out, the hip hop community is on them.
Yep.
All those remakes of these black designers coming up with these sneaks, they remaking Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
Ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
They remaking Jordan 1s.
They doing a whole lot. They doing a whole lot to these Jordans, man.
Counting the money.
And he's just counting the money. I know MJ at one point said Republicans buy sneakers too, but it can't all be about just money all the time, man. Hip hop loves you, Mike.
They do.
Love us back, man. Love us back.
Shit.
Love us back, Mike. We love you though, Mike. Show us that same love back, man.
Yo,
I agree.
I mean, there's nothing you gonna do. You ain't gonna boycott him.
Man, he was supposed to have some motherfucking hip hop at that.
He should have.
Party,
That would have been a perfect man.
Whoever planned that party fucked that up. I would have had a surprise motherfucking guest.
You can if you don't want it.
You're right about that. Mike said, I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Turn that shit off.
What's my white friend's name? Tell him come through.
Yeah. Adam Levine.
Adam. Tell him bring his brother and his cousin. Come on. Fuck out of here. Adam Levine, though.
Yeah, that is crazy.
On my 60th, man.
On the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Who was dancing?
I don't know.
Who the fuck was in there dancing? I know Magic wasn't dancing. There's no way Magic and Cookie got a bop on.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Who he had, though? Who was his DJ? D-Nice was DJ?
I don't think DJ
I'd have had D-Nice in that motherfucker. I'd have had KRS-One come through.
You know,
rock him.
It's probably DJ Cassidy. That DJ Cassidy.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, wasn't it?
Probably DJ
Cassidy, yeah. That was DJ. Yeah. Mike probably had some Flow Rider come on every now and then.
Mike don't like
He like that type of shit.
Yo, did you hear that story with him and Chameleonaire? When he asked for an autograph and he told him like get the fuck away from him.
Yeah,
that is the funniest story
Mike said
ever.
He told Chameleonaire.
Yeah, he was like, man, he was just blowing, like not blowing him off, but he was just like, just kind of just like, yo, get the fuck away from me, like, yo, it was, yo.
And it's crazy because like Jay-Z, Nas, like all these big name hip hop artists love Air, and he don't show that back at all.
Can you love somebody that don't want to show you love back? Like, yo, you praising this guy and he don't even fuck with you.
Well, you can be a great player, love somebody for their talent, and you still be an asshole. Outside of that though.
Would you ever want to meet Michael Jordan?
Absolutely.
Michael, like, what the fuck you want, man?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking
Shit,
loser.
Barboni?
Hey, Barboni.
Hey, Mike. I'm not a fan type person, be fanning out, but Mike is one of the short list of people that I would like to meet. I would definitely.
I ain't on that type time neither, but Mike is definitely one.
I mean, that's definitely bucket list.
Absolutely.
Meet Mike.
Absolutely.
I can see you now smiling from ear to ear. It's a Mike group he's citing.
Like, damn, nigga, calm down.
Nigga, he treats him from ear to ear, man. Yeah. Nah, Mike the GOAT though, man. But yeah, he don't rock with us, man. All right, we talked about Mike and giving Mike and hip hop. What about Mike and his contributions to the black community. Nas had a line in one of his songs on King Disease 3 where he was saying Mike do a lot to give back that people don't know about because they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you think Mike could do more for the black community? How do you feel about that? Because Mike's
Do
not
you think he should expose more of what he do, or do you think that because we really don't know a lot that he does?
Yeah.
So do you think that he should be the one that's transparent? Because usually they say, man, you get your blessings when they don't know it's coming from you. You feel me?
I get that.
But he's on a different level of celebrity, and we don't hear about. All right, when certain happens, we don't hear. Oh, Michael Jordan company donates this or donates that. You know what I'm saying?
But
you heard it, but you don't hear it, and then
you definitely don't see it.
Yeah, you're not gonna see Mike in the community center giving out turkeys or
I was just thinking that
giving out school supplies or motherfucking Christmas shit.
But
you know what I'm saying? You might see the Jordan brand there doing something, but
we know Mike. You
want Mike to come out and give out book bags.
Mike got write-off money too. You know,
Yeah,
he got to
absolutely.
give to charity. So is Mike just giving to the what's the people when like they had the floods and stuff that is Mike just
evacuees and all that?
Is Mike just donating to the Red Cross or is he donating to like stuff that's
a great question.
Really going to help people?
So you think Mike should be more transparent with his donations?
No, I don't. I'm with you. I don't necessarily think you got to show all that. I'm not that kind of person either. But at the same time,
you would think that
I think Mike should show some kind of more of a connection to the black community.
I agree, and I think it should be a foundation that come through one of the communities, or not all communities.
Or
you know what I'm saying? The community in each state, something like that. Like the Jordan brand go there to represent for a certain time, or a Jordan brand day or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But
everybody can be. I'm smart enough at this age to realize everybody can be like Muhammad Ali or Bill Russell. Like every athlete's not that guy or Kareem. I don't know what Kareem doing now, but Kareem in his prime, Kareem on some other stuff right now. Kareem in his prime, everybody can be like those kind of, even Kyrie, like those kind of political athletes. Everybody's not that guy. And Air's not that guy at all.
I feel like he's too big to be doing that.
But at the same time,
I think if a lot of people feel that way because Air don't make no splashes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a splash, you be like, "Oh man, you know what? That was dope that they did that." You know what I'm saying? He don't make no splashes. You feel me? Like he really don't, and you don't hear it.
But if it's random, then it would be like way more important. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if he just, I don't know, visited some random children's hospital with sick kids, they might not even know who he is.
I seen the meme. They had the Jordan phase that said, "Fuck them kids." They said that's how it's going right now with Mike, man.
well, see, I just would like to see him just show more of a connection to the black community. It ain't even about the donation.
Too late if it ain't happening now. Carl.
It's just
it might be too
about
late.
when certain stuff. He's such a high-profile voice, like
Celebrity.
Yeah, celebrity
People will
in the
listen.
black community. I don't want. Michael Jordan is not. He's not Dr. King or Malcolm X. He's not going to be that guy.
Yeah.
But just show connections to certain stuff when needed. Just step up, say a little something. I ain't saying you got to go all political on me, Mike. That's not your lane. But just show that you connected with us a little more, man.
For instance, like when them kids in Chicago was getting killed for his sneakers, he didn't say anything.
Or them shoot.
What you supposed to say?
Or all them shootings.
I don't know.
Or
Just,
all them shootings. Don't just make like
Not from there.
Don't
He
just
just
make
played
like
there.
the little cliche, statement through your publicist. The Chicago Hornets.
Yeah.
Don't like just say something, man.
Yeah.
Just show a little more
Mike
of a
ain't for
connection,
that
Mike.
shit. Mike coming to get his shit through the front and leaving out the back. It is what it is.
yo, I mean,
For real.
but like that would make him like much cooler to me. Just knowing like how much he was a dick to his teammates and you know what I mean, like stuff like that. Like he don't say certain things. It's like, damn, I wish you would do that, but.
As great as Mike is, Mike be coming across as like an old asshole. Like sometimes, like,
That's his downfall, though. To me,
Hey, really?
Yeah. Mike wasn't the greatest person, but
As far as you know.
as far as what they've been showing me.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
For what they saying.
Yeah.
I would like to see a little more.
I like to see Mike at the motherfucking Freaknik or something, man. Come out to the people or something.
That's his giving
Yeah.
back.
I'm just saying, do something to let us know. We need to know something. So come out to some shit where you know you gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? When they crank the Freaknik back up, Mike come with Luke. You know what I'm saying? Some type of promotion. Some type of, you know, Jordan thongs or something
Jordan
like that.
thongs.
Jordan thong, Jumpman thong.
Jumpman thong.
That's what we need to do to
Jumpman
get
thongs up that
That's what we need to
motherfucker.
do to get things right again.
Just saying, do something. Do something. At least we know he'll be excited seeing some shit shake.
Well, in 2020, one of the biggest things in a time where everything was shut down, TV-wise, was Freaks, you mentioned this, was the Last Dance documentary. Like, we were captivated. 10 episodes every week.
Yeah.
This is the talk. They were having specials after it came off. Just to talk about this like, what about it? This is 2020. This is 3 years now. It don't even seem like that long. What about the Last Dance documentary that like really showed how relevant Mike still was? Like, he was dominating everything. And this is talking about stuff from the late 90s.
Yeah, it just shows like how much of a compulsive winner he wanted to be, and all the stuff he had to go through, and you know, showing some of his teammates and all the stuff that you know, like the Chicago GM, the shit that they was doing that was funny. Jerry Krause, all them guys, they was doing some sucker stuff. You know, it was a great documentary.
Great.
Like you can play it today and just let it rock out.
Classic.
Like,
Classic. It was a classic documentary. It showed that Mike wanted it more.
Yeah.
He outworked everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and he wasn't the greatest teammate at times. He was an asshole. But it pushed it. It pushed his team. He pushed whatever buttons he needed to do to win. He wanted to win at any cost.
It was very educating. A lot of stuff that we didn't know, and
Absolutely.
a lot of meanings, and like a lot of stuff came up that, you know, we really didn't know. We just was going off hearsay, and for him to clarify, it was dope.
And
but he still got like a mysterious mystique about him still. Like I still feel like I don't know who he is.
Man, he's not accessible to everybody. You know, it just is what it is. That's why, you know, you get who we at the party again.
what?
Who he had at the party again?
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine. That's why you get Adam Levine.
Exactly.
You know, for the 60th and shit like that.
But Magic posted that. If Magic ain't post that, I wouldn't have seen nothing about. I wouldn't know nothing about the party like that.
Exactly.
I ain't see. He's not active on he's not active on social media.
I mean, what 60-year-old
Mike
is?
probably came in
Johnson
there.
on
He
social media.
shook a few hands, said something chill with Cookie and Magic for a little bit, and went in the back to gamble. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Let me get that
All
party.
right, shut this
in.
shit down. Nobody told you to throw this damn party anyway. His wife probably threw it.
I think his wife actually did.
You
though.
know what I'm saying? Fuck, there's people in the house.
Man, I gotta go play golf.
Yeah,
Nah, the Last Dance documentary was great, man. We did a
Classic
whole
documentary.
episode on it. Everybody was talking about it. Barbershops was talking about it. It was the talk of the town, man. Like, people that didn't even like basketball watched the Last Dance. That's how great it was. 10 episodes. If you haven't seen the Last Dance, go check that out. Classic.
Absolutely. Yes,
Classic. Actually, after that came out, then it started a domino effect of other documentaries.
Yep.
Whether it be the one on the Dream Team, the Redeem Team after
The Redeem Team, yep.
the Lakers had one after that. Magic had one after that. It just started like a Shaq had one. It like
Shaq had a really good one.
it started a domino effect of documentaries. It was like, oh, this is a lane for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, the Last Dance kicked that off. It was great. Man.
I mean, actually, like ESPN been doing that for a while for the 30 for 30s, but this is just like a
took it to another level.
super
It took it to
30
another
for
level.
30.
Yeah.
Took it to another level, man. And the funny thing about it is that was supposed to come out in the summer. They pushed it up because nobody was doing nothing for COVID, and it was perfect.
Yep.
It
I was about to say it came out before its time. to
Yeah,
drop.
they pushed it up.
That was after the bubble that came out or before?
Yeah, I think it might have been like around the same time.
Yeah,
It was
because
like
the Lakers either they just won or
It was around the same time. But that was a great documentary, man. Go check that out. How would you describe MJ as a NBA owner?
He good.
I don't
Is
know.
he?
Yo, his man Charles
all
Barkley
right.
said he's trash.
He all right. But it
He
is what it
stopped,
is.
he stopped talking
Yeah.
about it after that.
Yeah. He expect Chuck to say some crazy shit.
As much as I love MJ, he's just based off of winning. He's not a great owner.
Yeah. They ain't got nobody want to go and play in Charlotte.
He's not a great owner. They don't really like spending a lot of money. They like making the money, but when it's time for a star player to get a contract, nah, we good. We'll
Get him
trade
out
you
of
away.
here. We been rebuilding. They've been rebuilding for years.
Who's the best player that MJ drafted, y'all think?
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker was nice.
I
That
mean,
ball boy
he
about
was
to
an
be nice,
all-star,
though.
but if Ball can stay healthy, he got the
easily
opportunity. He got the opportunity to be. But Kemba Walker was making all-star teams, and they ain't want to pay him neither. What is it about Jordan? You think his greatness, the fact that he was so great, holds him back as an owner? Do you think people don't want to play for him because he was that great of a player?
I think they catching bad vibes down there. They catching a bad situation.
What do you think?
I don't think. I think playing for Mike is tough as a young person.
It's gotta be.
Because these young people don't got the same drive as Mike, and when Mike know you don't got the same drive, him getting on you is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got a different expectation, but it's not like it's not like he a coach, a big fat coach getting on you that didn't do it. Like this guy's the greatest player of all time. So if he know you can do more, I can see how that could be intimidating almost to a point.
He's probably like, yo, you making double what I made in my career, and I'm way better than you. Like, you got to push it. You gotta
They
push
say
yourself.
part of the reason why Kwame Brown didn't work out when Jordan was the running
with the Wizards.
running the Wizards is because Air was putting so much pressure on him, and that's when Air realized like he couldn't be a coach and work hands on with the players because he gonna expect too much, and they can't handle that expectation of Mike. Like, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I can see how that can mess somebody up mentally because these young boys, they soft.
Most players aren't good
a lot of
coaches
them.
anyway.
I don't see Mike being a coach at all.
Hell
Like,
no.
it wouldn't work. It would be too much. But I think he has a lot to prove as an owner.
I agree.
He became the owner. He bought from Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson was
Bobcats,
in Charlotte.
yeah.
Bobcats. Jordan jumped
Johnson
in there.
Damn.
Then he changed it back to the Hornets. And he's been the owner for a while now, and they made the
They haven't
playoffs.
done anything.
They made the playoffs a couple times, but they haven't really made any splash. Like,
Nah.
Air. So for that, I can't say that he's a great owner.
Nah.
He ain't won nothing. Nothing. So I can't give him a pass on that one.
That's probably just like eating him up inside.
I
He's such a
think-
winner. He's probably like, damn, my team sucks. Like,
But he also got to start spending some money. Air don't be spending
Yeah.
no money. He making money, but he ain't spending it.
Motherfucker, you trying to go there?
Nah, they not. And he got to change that culture
Yeah.
somehow. And under him, he got to change the culture because why don't free agents want to go sign with the Charlotte Hornets?
He got to get involved with the hood shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying Mike isn't involved in the hood because he's not.
I'm just
he's
saying
not
he might
connected.
need to get involved with the Charlotte community.
So he's saying it's a disconnect with Mike and the young
It's
generation.
a disconnect with Charlotte, period. Nobody wanted to ever go to Charlotte.
Hey,
Even
man,
when Mike was in the league.
Larry Johnson, Alonzo
They
Mourning.
They just happened to be there. They wasn't having. You see what happened? New
Muggsy
York.
Bogues.
Okay, I'll be there.
Miami, here I come.
Yeah.
Nah, I would like to see Mike have success though, man. Because it's been a while
I
though.
would too.
But what do you say as Michael Jordan, the billionaire? Michael Jordan was quietly one of the first black
Yeah.
billionaires.
I mean, it's not surprising. All the different venues he got his hands in.
I'm not surprised that Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was a billionaire at all. But it says a lot, like about what he's done and the money that he's made in sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
That he's a billionaire.
What about Magic? Magic a billionaire?
He's not a billionaire yet, but
I'm about to say he got his hands in a lot of things.
He close.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of
Yeah.
partnerships.
Yeah.
But just that Nike deal over the off
yeah.
top. But just look, 1.7 billion in endorsements.
Yeah.
Like nobody was making that kind of endorsement money like Air was doing.
Not
So
at
that's
that
a big
time.
deal, man. Him as a billionaire before Jay-Z became the billionaire, before Kanye became the billionaire.
They babies the Mike, man.
Before LeBron became a billionaire, LeBron is impressive for becoming the first athlete while you plan to be a billionaire, though. That is impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
But what Air doing as a billionaire, that says a lot. That's dope. That's inspiring. Because a lot of the other dudes like Bob Johnson, nobody knew Bob Johnson in the hood. It's like Air, we know Air.
Uh-huh.
Like it's like it's always like we grew up with him.
Yeah.
So he's a billionaire, like that's a big deal. Like
Mike made it.
Mike made it, man. Mike don't rock with us.
Go ahead, Mike. Yeah. You don't fuck with us, but go ahead, man.
It's a big deal, man. Salute to Mike, man. Billionaire Mike.
Billionaire Mike.
All right, here's the big debate that has been going on forever. It seems to be picking up some steam now.
Stop.
No, it is. It's what they're talking about. Is MJ still the GOAT? And, with some people that say LeBron is now the GOAT. Is that a conversation? Is that a conversation? Is it more of a conversation now than it was before?
I think this debate is always going to happen because it's like you got two different generations, two different time periods, obviously. Two totally different players. I mean, we'll never know who will win one-on-one, I feel like. But I think Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, but I feel like LeBron is the greatest overall basketball player and athlete, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Why would you say that, freaks?
LeBron just got his hands in a whole lot. As far as especially as far as like dealing with the youth and the kids and things of that nature. From all the reasons that we spoke, that you said that Mike not involved in nothing, and LeBron's is on that.
He's good on the court and off the court, which I respect a lot about LeBron.
Okay,
but Mike is the best ever.
But that's two different standpoints. From a basketball standpoint, Mike is the GOAT. To me, it's not even.
It's not even close.
It's not even close to me. Yeah. Mike was perfect in the NBA Finals. LeBron isn't close to that. And once Mike got to the mountaintop, to me, he never fell off. So nobody never beat him. He always was on the top once he got there. I can't say that for anybody else. And Mike had a killer instinct to me that was like no other. So basketball wise, nobody. LeBron is a great player. I personally like Jordan, and then Kobe's my guy at number 2. But I understand people saying that LeBron is number 2 because LeBron makes his teammates better. Okay, I get all of that. LeBron may be athletically is a physical specimen. He may be great athletically, but as far as basketball and getting it done on that court, and who I want to get the ball with when the game's on the line, is easily Air and will always be. Yeah. And I got to see them both with my own eyes, thankfully. And I'm going with Air, man. I understand the young boy saying LeBron. I know he passed him as the scoring leader, but if Jordan would have played longer years, he would have been the scoring leader easily.
Well,
Sean, you look like you team LeBron over there.
Nah,
man.
I mean, I'm just like Jordan.
LeBron's a great player. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron.
I mean, they both dope. But it's like,
so you're saying the conversation is getting interesting now?
I'm not saying I'm just saying there's there's always gonna be some loopholes that I want to know, but I'll never find out. Mm-hmm. Like why he retire, why he come back, why he retire.
I personally think if Mike didn't retire, it was a strong chance that he could have won 8 straight championships. I personally think that it's a strong chance. Think about that, freaks.
I can see that.
Think it's a strong chance he could have won 8? No?
Yeah. 9.
9?
Yeah.
Phew. I'm just gonna go with 8, but 9. Jeez. I really do think it's a strong chance he could have won 8.
Yeah.
Like the Bulls almost beat the New York Knicks, who went to the finals one of them years without Air.
Yeah.
So I think Air could have beat I think with Air they would have won.
Yeah. That Houston team was good though.
They were back to back. I mean, I think Air. I put my money on Air, man. Mm-hmm. I put my money on Air. So we all agree that Air is the GOAT.
Hell yeah.
All right, all you LeBron super fans, you're gonna jump in. And Freaks is that's his guy. Freaks, LeBron is his guy.
Absolutely.
But Air's the GOAT. Like, stop it. What's next for Mike, man? What do you think's next for Mike? He's a billionaire. He owns the Horn. Oh, on
a football team.
Jeez.
They ain't gonna let him own the team. He's black.
You're right about that. That's why I said, you know, hopefully that's next.
I don't know. I mean, Mike just gonna keep doing Mike. What you think?
I think Mike like playing the background.
I think he
he
does
like
too.
playing the background. I think Mike just gonna play golf, smoke cigars, gamble,
Watch everybody buy his shoes.
and watch everybody buy his shoes. I don't really see Mike doing too much public stuff, just the way he carry himself. Maybe if it's some other documentary he might do or something, maybe. But other than that, you're gonna see most of the stuff he do is gonna be outside of the cameras.
Yo, that'd be dope if he wrote a book. Like, just telling his side is like the raw deal, not just some edited.
Yeah, I don't want no PR type.
Just keep it a buck.
Type weak type joint. Mike can do whatever he want. But Mike's not like Magic. Magic likes to be out in the front.
He's flashy. Yeah.
Shaq even likes to be out in the front. Those kind of guys.
Yeah.
Mike ain't like that.
Nah.
Mike is like, I'm gonna take this goatness and I'm gonna play the background with it, man. So interesting, man. Do you think Mike could play in the NBA today?
Come on, Carl. What you doing?
I'm just saying. Will Mike transcend? Could he transcend any NBA period? This is a softer NBA right now.
Like Mike at 60 right now? Or are you saying like?
Well, Mike personally said that he could get in shape and play in the NBA at 60 if he wanted to, if he was healthy. I don't know.
What?
Come on.
You gonna question Mike? Mike gave you 50 at 40. He was giving 50
It's
at
over,
40.
Carl.
It's over.
It's over.
Times I dream
Damn.
that he is me.
It's all over.
Like Mike.
Close him out.
All right. I'm about to make my comeback.
Close
Damn.
Mike out.
Nah, man, Mike ain't coming back in those 60.
It's not even a question.
Any players of today got any of that Mike DNA in them that you see?
Tatum.
I was thinking the same thing, freaks. Tatum,
man.
Tatum's a killer.
Yeah. He hungry.
Yeah.
I like Tatum. I just want to see Tatum come up bigger and bigger moments to me.
I mean, he went to the finals. Now, he played bad in the finals.
That's
he played horrible in the finals.
That's what I'm saying. It's some moments where I think anybody else other than Tatum.
I think, damn, Luka got something in him. He got that dog in him too, but he ain't there yet.
Luka definitely has the dog in him. If I'm gonna say Kyrie reminds me of Kobe, then Kobe reminds me of Jordan. So I gotta say Kyrie because Kyrie got killer in him.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Who you think can jump like Jordan? That's playing right now.
You just seen the dunk contest.
Oh, you man.
oh, come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Jump like Jordan. There's people with hops for sure.
Oh yeah, guys are way more athletic today than they ever was when Jordan was playing.
Ja can get up for his size. There's a lot of dudes that got hops, man.
I think everybody in the league can get up right now.
Yeah, they're way more athletic.
Yeah.
They're way more athletic now.
That's what I'm saying. Like Mike is way ahead of his time.
He was.
Like seriously, like somebody that's playing now that come off the bench could probably dominate in the 90s. I really feel like that. Guys shooting power forwards and shooting threes. Dudes is way more athletic than they ever was in the 90s. No disrespect in the 90s, but
yeah, I agree. Do you think Kobe and Jordan's connection is always going to be there? Their legacies and connection because how
Probably
similar
so.
their games were.
Well, how he copied Mike,
Absolutely.
Not even similar of a game. He copied Mike the way he copied Mike.
Is anybody did it better?
No, he did. He did a hell of a. He did some homework.
yeah, Kobe was
Did some homework.
Some people
carbon copy.
Some people call Kobe the remix. Somebody call him Jordan 2.0. Or he did copy his game, but he was great at it. He studied. Like if it was like a Jordan school,
master class.
Kobe went there, and he was great at it, man.
But you know what? Kobe took away from a lot of people too. Like he was working with Hakeem one year, working on his footwork.
Absolutely.
So he did, but mostly he definitely studied Jordan.
They said they used to stay in the room. They wanted to go out. He used to stay in the room watching Jordan tapes. But that closest to that killer instinct, definitely Kobe. Nobody came close to that Jordan killer instinct like Kobe did, man, for sure. Well, 60 years.
60.
Happy birthday.
Mike old as shit.
Mike.
Damn.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Mike.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, 60 years old. What will y'all say? Man, he's still 60 years young, but what is Mike's legacy to you right now?
Greatest of all time.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
He's the GOAT, man.
Yeah,
he is the GOAT.
Yep.
He's the GOAT. I never seen a level of greatness as a basketball player like that, and I would be shocked if I do. I haven't seen it since, and I don't think I ever will. Mike is truly he's a global phenomenon.
He's the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like of standard of excellence.
He's the bar.
Yeah,
Mike the bar. Period.
When you measure your
all sports, Mike the bar.
When you measure your basketball game as an athlete, to me, he's the greatest athlete, not Muhammad Ali activist. The greatest athlete of all time, which is pure talent, to me is Michael Jordan in any sport. That's his legacy to me.
I agree.
I mean, some people might say Tiger, some people might say Muhammad Ali, but the greatest athlete of dominating their sport to me, out of all of them, is Michael Jordan. And I don't think it's any. I don't think nobody's close.
It's not a debate.
I don't think nobody's close.
Yeah.
So that's his legacy to me. He's great, the greatest. Air Jordan, Michael Air Jordan.
Yeah.
23, Jumpman. The Jumpman's living forever. The Jumpman is separate from Nike. That right there is a legacy right there.
Its own branch.
Is the crying emoji ever gonna go away? That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
And Mike don't even embrace that, but that's a whole nother
Mike don't give a fuck about that. He like, man, he keep buying them Jordans.
Wow. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy born day, Mike.
Mike Air, 60, chilling. Smoke your cigar with your big wide leg jeans, man.
Fall back.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, man. Salute Michael Jordan, the GOAT. The Billy Goat, man.
Jeffrey Jordan.
The GOAT, man. If Taz was here, I can't help but to think about this. He was a sneakerhead. He had all the Jordans, man.
Yeah.
He would have definitely, he was a sneakerhead. You know, he definitely even though Kobe's his guy, he know Jordan is the GOAT. And he would definitely had all the Jordans, man. He was a sneakerhead. So, I mean, I can't help but to think about that at this moment right now. Mm-hmm. But happy birthday, Mike. You know, happy 60th, many more. Thank you, man. Thank you. I know you don't identify with hip hop, but just thank you for everything you did for the culture, man. It was big, monumental.
Yeah.
The greatest ever. Michael Jordan, man. Anything else y'all want to say about Air?
Nah, we good.
MJ the GOAT. He the GOAT.
Plain and simple. The GOAT, man. Happy 60th birthday, Mike. Salute to you, man. Thank you. Thank you for all your years of greatness, man. But we Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Yo, make sure y'all go to our YouTube page, man. Yo, we appreciate all the support. All the views is going up, man. The subscribers is going up. I see y'all. Man, we see y'all, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Make sure y'all go subscribe. And you know how we carrying it, man. We're going to continue to March 4th.
Yes,
Long live Taz, man. Long live Taz. And if you know him, you knew he got down with Airs. All you got to do is just see the collection he had, man. You know he got down. So we're going to continue to March 4th, man. March 4th just passed, man. We're going to continue to hold you down, brother. Man, long live Taz, man. But, yo, once again, happy birthday. Jordan, man. Jordan, man. Let me tell you my thing. I got Jordans, man. Jordan, man. Happy 60th
Mike
birthday,
ain't wearing them
man.
neither. I just thrown it out there. Mike ain't wearing them
He
neither.
ain't wearing them colors, man.
He
but
ain't wearing them.
The last shot, man. One of the greatest moments, man. The last shot, man. Jerseys in the Raptors, man. Like the Heat in the Bulls, man.
Yeah.
But yo, man, happy birthday, Mike. Concert Crew Podcast, man. Yo, we here. We ain't going nowhere. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Yeah.